Thank you, and hi everyone. Pleasure to be here and seeing you all here in one forum. I wanted to talk about briefly the reason we've kind of won the award for the best digital CX on the mortgage product. Essentially, I'm sure you all have heard the saying that it now takes a pandemic to shift the behavior, right, and see a paradigm shift. And we've all gone through very difficult time period in the last 2 years. But I remember a time when Singapore went into lockdown just about 2 years back. And we were suddenly faced with a situation where a lot of our journeys that needed face-to-face interaction became irrelevant, right? And all of us, particularly in HSBC, we were kind of working from home 90% of the time. So that also became interaction with each other quite challenging. So in that situation, for our mortgage product, which was largely required face-to-face interaction, particularly the signing of the documents once the loan is approved, we had to radically shift our way of thinking, think outside the box, and come up with a digitized process in a matter of 2 weeks. And I guess the thought I want to leave everyone with today is often when we talk about digitization, it's not always about an app. It's not always about expensive tech stacks. Sometimes it can be really pulling together off-the-shelf capabilities that you can stitch it together and still make it a remote journey. So for the mortgage product, what we did was we didn't have time to implement a full-blown system. We didn't have funding to do that, and we were all working from home. So essentially, we pulled together, small technological capabilities such as LifeSign and various other document imaging platform, and pretty much stitch it together into a remote journey such that we could still do the business with the customer over Zoom, not face-to-face, exchange documents online, and get customers to sign the documents online. Right? So that itself was a big feat, particularly having done all of that within a period of 2 weeks. And that meant there was no impact to our mortgage business. In fact, it was one of the best years we've had in the history. So that's the thought I wanted to leave with everyone, that, of course, thinking outside the box, sometimes it's an external trigger that helps us do that. But more importantly, when we talk about digital, it's not always about the expensive tools and capabilities. Sometimes it's just looking at what we have around us and stitching it together into a journey. That's all I wanted to share, I guess, in the interest of time. Thank you, everyone. Good to see you all together in one platform.